Wednesday night, I'm sitting in my chair in my bedroom, and I'm watching Dynamite, and the words that come out of my mouth are, "What the fuck?" Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Porch Asses. I am Morgan.
I'm Jeremy.
And we are talking All Out, AEW's pay-per-view. We're not going to talk about Clash of the Castle because I couldn't give two shits.
But I'm AEW forever and WWE never. Or
actually, AEW's actually been pretty bad lately, in my opinion.
Yeah, it hasn't been the best.
It's been pretty trash. But we're going to spend the next about half an hour talking about All Out. You where do you want to start?
Do we want to start with?
We'll talk about Wednesday night a little bit.
Yeah, let's start there.
That was the stupidest thing they've done in 5 years of AEW.
I don't get it. I need some explanation.
I don't know if it's just shoot. I seriously don't know.
I think it's a little bit of both.
And I think it's absolutely stupid. It was absolutely horrible with the way they did it. Funny thing is, if they did Mox and Punk, like that squash match they did on Dynamite, if they did that at All Out, I think I'd be okay. But to waste it on a Dynamite is really stupid and really bad.
Yeah, it wasn't smart. It wasn't a smart business decision.
No. And they've been making a few of those lately.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously Moxley is AEW World Champion.
Which I'm not hating
I'm not mad
about
that.
I'm not mad about that.
It's how they did it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's absolutely how they did it. And it was not good in, like, what, a 3.5 minute match.
Yeah.
Punk hurts his surgically repaired foot. It was bad.
Or so they say.
So they say.
They sold it that way, but that's not how it actually happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was horrible. It was stupid. Nobody was happy with it.
I was waiting for a run-in to set up All Out.
Yeah, like Hangman or something like that.
Hangman, MJF, like that's what I was thinking.
I don't know what they're going to do with MJF. Actually, if they did something of like Mox or Punk winning at All Out, and then MJF comes in, I'd be okay with that. But it was just so bad. Like, I have no explanation of what the fuck Tony Khan's thinking of doing what they're doing there.
Yeah, I don't know if that was punishment for Punk, or he's actually still hurt and can't go, or, it makes literally no sense to me.
Yeah. We'll go through the card here as it stands now. We'll start the TBS Championship. It's Jade Cargill versus Athena, a.k.a. Ember Moon. I think we finally have a Jade Cargill loss.
Yes. I agree.
I think the streak ends at, 34, 35 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
She's very impressed me a lot. I thought she was very green.
Oh, yeah.
And it impressed me a lot. I think this TBS Championship I like, but it's a Rampage title, and I don't watch Rampage. I'm an old man, and I'm in bed by 9:30 every Friday night.
Yeah. The week takes a toll on you.
Yeah. I'm taking Athena.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
We're doing a singles match versus Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs.
That promo we cut on Dynamite, though, was pretty good.
I couldn't care less, to be honest. I don't like either guy.
You're not a Ricky Starks fan?
I don't think they're mid-carders all the way through. It's Powerhouse as if you ordered Big E off a Wish.
No, that's true.
But yeah, it's like I couldn't care less about the FTW title. Couldn't care less about Hook, unless it has to do with Danhausen. Which I think they're obviously killing that character too, and that pisses me off. But give me Wish Big E. I don't know.
I'll take Ricky Starks.
I'm taking Wish Big E. That's her Powerhouse Hobbs name. I think the match that might steal the night is Jungle Boy and Christian Cage.
Oh my god, that's going to be so good.
It's just two dudes going to beat the shit out of each other.
Oh yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I'm taking Jack.
Yeah. I think that makes the most sense.
I think it ends not a saga, but a storyline, and both guys can move on. Christian's a great heel and should be a heel.
I think that whole thing when he was the manager for
Jungle Express.
No, Luchasaurus. God, why couldn't I think of that? Like when it looked like Paul Bearer and Kane.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was kind of good, and like I think Christian.
I think the whole heel Luchasaurus flip flop within like a 3-week period was super stupid.
Yeah, that should have been
Made no sense. The dude's a monster. Just let him go out,
beat the piss out of people.
Beat the piss out of each other. You know what I mean? The dude was on Big Brother. Just let him go on CBS and just ruin everybody.
You'll never let me forget that.
No, because I'm watching that season of Big Brother. I'm like, that guy looks familiar. And this is like 5 years after it aired, and I'm watching it on Hulu or something like that. I'm like, that guy looks familiar. Oh shit, that's Luchasaurus. that makes sense. I'm like, goddamn. Okay then. Yeah, the whole heel flip thing with Christian and Luchasaurus. And
you know who was behind that?
who?
The Big Show.
That makes so much sense.
No, I don't know if that's serious or not, but that's like
that would make so much sense.
That's a Big Show like face heel turn like real quick.
Yeah.
The 92 that he had in WWE before he jumped.
Yep. AEW World Tag Team Champions. You have Swerve in Our Glory, Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland versus the Acclaimed. And I know we're an audio podcast, but Scissor Me Daddy, yo!
I love both of these teams. That's the problem.
So do I, except when Max Caster makes a rape joke about Julia Hart. But
yeah, we're not going to go there.
Yeah, we're not going to go there. I think that we Swerve and Our Glory retain. I want to see. Is there a tag team that you can put up against other than FTR?
Against Swerve in Our Glory?
Yeah.
The Acclaimed. Because I honestly believe that even though this is like Swerve in Our Glory's like first major title defense, even though I love Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, I think the Acclaim win. I think we get that Swerve Scott heel turn.
Okay, I could handle that. I could see the turn. At the same time, I couldn't see a team other than maybe FTR in that range of Swerve in Our Glory, like the elite tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Not counting the Bucks and.
Oh yeah, not counting your standard.
Yeah, the Bucks,
FTR,
Penta,
and Phoenix.
Phoenix and yeah.
That Penta and Phoenix might be the only team I could see that actually beat them.
Yeah. If they would go back to the original Lucha Express, Jungle Express, Lucha Express. Wow, that's a train to Guadalajara.
Yeah.
To Lucha Express. I think those two guys are it. But other than right now, I don't know.
Like, the tag team division in AEW is good. You have a lot of teams, but you don't have, like, that... Okay, other than FTR.
You don't have the top guys.
You don't have the quote-unquote top guys.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I'm taking Swerve in Our Glory.
I want to take Swerve in Our Glory, and I think I will, but I don't be surprised if you see a heel turn and then the Acclaim win.
Okay, I could see it. Is that set up like an Acclaimed Ass Boys arc?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sorry, I have to do it one more time. Scissor Daddy-O. Next up, we got the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Oh.
Did you see in the promo for he said Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
And corrected himself?
Yep.
Versus, I guess, Lionheart Chris Jericho.
I don't care what Chris Jericho it is. This match is going to be really, really good.
5 years ago, I'm all in. Now, I think Chris Jericho hasn't had a good match since him and Omega in the Tokyo Dome, like 5 years ago.
I think he's not been, like, that bad, but it hasn't been great. Do you think Danielson carries him, though?
Oh, 100%.
It's pretty crazy to think that Danielson's going to have to carry a match.
Yeah. But 100%. I don't want to say Jericho's washed. He just doesn't move as good as he used to.
Where do you see Daniel Garcia going in all this? It's like Mom, Dad, stop fighting and ruining Christmas.
I think he helps Danielson win.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, I think he helps Danielson win.
And then they kick Wheeler Yuta out of the Blackpool Combat Club.
I'm okay with that. I'd be okay with that. That faction kind of lasted all of 35 seconds.
Yeah, it's not even... It's just there. They don't do anything. They're just there.
They don't exist together.
Yeah. I'm taking Danielson.
I don't know. Like, do we get Painmaker Jericho? Do we get Lionheart Jericho?
I think we're getting Lionheart.
Y2J? Do we get what? My question is, what Jericho do we get?
I think we're getting Lionheart because
What form of Chris Jericho?
he teased Lionheart.
Okay, then I'm taking Chris Jericho.
Ooh, I don't think it's going to be a bad match.
No.
I don't think it is.
No, I think it's going to end on some stupid Judas effect. Speaking of a guy that Chris Jericho dealt with lately, that whole Eddie Kingston, Sammy Guevara shit, is that like real heat?
Yeah, that's real heat.
Is it really?
Sammy's like thinking he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
No, not right. You mean he's good in spots and shit like in ladder matches, but
Yeah.
It says participants to be determined, but the Casino Royale ladder match, someone gets a shot at the AEW World Championship.
One of them's going to be Orange Cassidy because I swear to God he's been in like every single one of them since.
Yeah. Give me Danhausen.
Oh my God! Can you imagine the pop that the United Center would get if Danhausen won the Casino Battle Royal?
Can you imagine Danhausen and Moxley?
I would laugh hysterically, but I would also pray to God that Moxley does not kill him.
Okay, I want to talk about Danhausen real quick.
Because Moxley would probably kill him.
Okay, one, they're jobbing him out.
Yes.
Two, can they not use tequila?
Probably not.
Like, is it like, are they...
Pee Wee Herman probably owns the rights to that.
Can you imagine that? And like, dun, 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 and he's kicking people. Like,
oh my God, that'd be great.
That's part of his thing.
For the people who don't listen to this and haven't seen anything of Danhausen outside of AEW, go watch his matches in Ring of Honor. They are actually entertaining to watch.
They're great wrestling.
He is an actual good worker. And when he managed PCO, and I am not a huge PCO guy in Ring of Honor, like, it was good. And, like, he is a good worker. But I just, they're using him for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
But you're going to have one surprise in there.
Yeah.
And I thought of one person. It's not going to happen.
Don't look. Go ahead.
I thought of one person, and it kind of ties into Moxley.
Okay.
Matt fucking Cardona.
Ooh.
Matt fucking Cardona. Can you imagine if he would come out?
Yes, please. That would be great.
Because him and Moxley with the GCW title, like, they went back and forth with that shit. Speaking of that, did you see what Nick Cage did to him at his quote-unquote wedding at GCW?
Yes.
That was fantastic.
My pick for the Joker, there's been some heat between this person and Tony Khan over the past couple months. My Joker is a former ROH World Champion. I believe it's going to be Jonathan Gresham.
Ooh. Ooh. The octopus. God, he is so good.
Yeah.
You know, we all know who it's going to be. We all know who it's going to be.
Who?
It's going to be MJF. I bet you any effing money that it is MJF.
That'd be really good.
It makes the most sense.
Yeah.
On a booking standpoint.
Have him come back and then...
Yeah, and then win it.
Ooh.
And then set up him and Moxley. Or him and Punk.
Oh, him and Punk would be good. Him and Moxley, I think, would be better, actually.
Yeah, I think him and Moxley would be better. I kind of want MJF to win, though. Like, I would love to see MJF as champion.
I want an MJF championship run.
I think it would be great.
I want a long-term MJF championship run. So that's that. Next up is Toni Storm versus Britt Baker versus Jamie Hayter versus Shida. I want to rant a little bit real quick. They did Thunder Rosa dirty with her relinquishing the title. They let Punk come out and do like this 20-minute promo.
Yes.
In the ring, in front of the crowd, in front of the pops, little kids crying. Punk's got to give up the title because of surgery.
I think I wasn't crying, but I was pretty bummed.
Yeah, I said little kids crying.
Oh, shit.
Promo, they have Thunder Rosa do a 3-minute promo in the back.
Yeah, that was...
That's absolute dirty by AEW for Thunder Rosa.
And we're not the biggest Thunder Rosa fans.
I'm not a Thunder Rosa fan at all, but it's an absolute dirty move. It's disrespectful to the women's division. I think she deserved better. The fans deserve better.
I agree.
But I have my pick for the 4-way for the interim AEW Women's Champion. It's going to be Toni Storm. Because supposedly she was supposed to beat Thunder to begin with.
Okay. Picking with my head, Toni Storm. Picking with my heart, Britt Baker.
I have a reason why I'm not picking Britt.
Jamie Hayter.
I think we get a Jamie Hayter turn.
Ooh. I don't know how good of a face she would be.
I don't think she has to be the face.
You think Britt becomes face with that?
I think Britt becomes the face of it, of the arc.
Interesting.
And then Jamie Hayter. Dude, Britt and Jamie Hayter would kick the shit out of each other. It'd be great.
They would.
Toni Storm would be a great champion.
She would.
Toni versus Thunder, it will be great. Also, I do think Shida deserves some more respect.
Oh my god, Shida's like been she carried that women's division for how long?
Yeah. The whole bullshit with her and Serena Deeb was just horrible.
There's some serious like shit going backstage in that locker room. Like Thunder Rosa has heat with Jamie Hayter. Thunder has heat with Britt. It's just weird, but like, and I agree with you that they did Thunder dirty. I don't know if it's she didn't want to drop the title to Toni, or AEW saw something different in Thunder Rosa's title reign, but this has probably been one of the worst title reigns of a champion I think I have.
It's nothing against Thunder. She's a great wrestler. She's not horrible. It's just they can't build up a storyline.
No.
They did it with Britt, and I put that all on Britt.
Yeah.
But you just can't. They don't have anybody in that women's division that can hold a storyline. Like a Becky Lynch, like a Sasha, like a Charlotte.
Does bringing someone in fix that issue? And if it does, who is it?
I don't know. One, I think their women's division's already too big. Like, when you have Emi Sakura on, like, an episode of Dark.
Yeah.
When you have Maki Ito not in a match in, like, 6 months, and then Maki Ito just shows up. It's bad.
And that has a lot to do with what their contracts at Stardom are and everything like that.
Yes, I understand that, but you gotta build a division, and when you have, and this is nothing against Britt, this is nothing against Thunder Rosa, this is nothing against Toni Storm. I think they should just have one women's title. Should be no TBS championship. There should be no. It just gotta, yeah. You got to combine the two. You got to have storylines with Jade. You got to have storylines with Athena. You can't. You gotta have one centralized women's division, and AEW not has it, and they haven't had it for a long time, and it's bad.
Now, if Toni and Athena would win those respective matches, could you get behind a champion versus champion storyline between those two?
Until they centralize the women's division? No. But yeah, I just can't see it. You know, it's one match not on this card, which I thought they would have. Fucking Miro and Aleister Black.
They're probably teasing that for this Wednesday to announce it for
probably. Which I'm taking Miro.
That's going to be really good. I think that one will be an entertaining one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably take Miro, too.
Can we have, like, Lana just show up? Can we have CJ Perry just show up so we can have Miro and CJ Perry?
You know it's going to happen.
Versus Aleister Black and Julia Hart.
It's going to happen. If they teased it that one night on Dynamite.
Yeah. Like, he's the only woman that can touch. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
But the Miro, the Redeemer line. Ooh, I want to throw. If that match doesn't happen, I want Miro thrown in that title reign. That Battle Royale, too.
Ooh, yeah.
I want a Miro title reign. He was great with the TNT title.
Yeah. And Sammy Guevara threw a freaking fit.
Yep. Next up, what I did not expect, which I kind of expected, I did not expect this tag team to show up. You have Wardlow and FTR versus Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns.
I legit pop for this. Like, legit.
Yeah. If you haven't watched anything of Motor City Machine Guns, it's Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. Probably one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
That's a discussion for another episode.
I would put them in their probably top 10 tag team.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. I can agree with that. Multi-time Impact champions. I think they were champions in Ring of Honor. No.
Were
they Ring of Honor champions?
Yeah, they're champions in Ring of Honor. But you have... I thank God they're doing this in Jay Lethal Motor Machine Guns, because I do not want to watch Satnam Singh wrestle.
Oh my God, no.
I don't want to...
When you order Great Khali off a Wish.
Yeah. I don't want to watch Sanjay Dutt. Side note. Anytime he's on TV... I think about that IWC
so do I.
In Johnstown when he's on top of the rope and your name rhymes with the butt, and he just looks at us. We're the front row,
and I stood up and go, "Oh, you're so fucking funny!"
Oh man, good times. That was like 2002.
Sanjay Dutt wrestling 5 years ago. I'm
Yes.
all in for.
But I'm so glad they brought in a tag team to help Jay Lethal, because Jay Lethal can still wrestle.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wish Great Khali cannot.
No.
Sanjay Dutt now cannot.
No. But that team of Wardlow and FTR, whoo, buddy.
Yes, please.
Ooh, give me that. Give me that all day.
This has top of the card, which I don't know what they're gonna do with the title at All Out, the world title. So
we'll get to that, but we forgot one.
Oh, I know, I'm getting there.
Oh, you're getting to the...
Yeah, because I want to rewind Dynamite. The absolute 5-star match that closed out Dynamite Wednesday night.
Okay, why am I was sitting on Twitter. I felt like I was the only one that was enjoying the shit out of that thing.
Oh, no, everybody on my feed was.
Well, I must be on the wrong freaking feed.
Yeah, it was Death Triangle, so Penta and Ray Phoenix and...
Pac.
Oh my God, I almost said fucking... his WWE name.
Neville.
Neville. Pac versus...
Aussie Open and Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
United Empire.
United Empire, but it's Aussie Open, which is a great tag team name.
Aussie Open?
Yes.
That is pretty good.
And Will Ospreay. Fuck Will Ospreay. We've had this conversation before.
We have had this conversation before.
But that match was absolute 5-star.
Yeah, you couldn't have... People were pissed that was closing the show. Well, obviously, because of what happened before it. But with that caliber of match, that had to close the show.
Yes, I 100% agree.
Am I pissed about the ending? Abso-fucking-lutely.
But,
I didn't want Death Triangle to win, or I wanted Death Triangle to win, because it makes the bracket look so much better.
I just drooled on my arm. I'm sorry, guys.
He got excited thinking about Aussie Open.
Yep. So, this Dynamite, they're the Dynamite bracket and a Rampage bracket. I couldn't care with the Rampage bracket.
Because it sucks.
Yes. That match, Friday night, it's Dark Order, Best Friends. I'm taking Best Friends.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday night, it's United Empire versus the Elite.
Did you see the promo that Kenny cut on Will Ospreay?
Yeah.
Whoo, boy.
And I know Kenny's not 100%.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I think they have to give the Triples title to the Elite. They have to. I'm sorry. If there's 3 guys that started this company that deserve the recognition for being the first trios champions,
It has to be.
it's Matt, Nick, and Kenny.
Yeah.
Like, give me a fucking break.
Yeah.
It's got to be those 3 guys. I could see United Empire winning,
Ugh.
but Time out.
Oh boy.
Time out here.
He just smacked me, so he's got an idea.
United Empire wins Wednesday night. Best Friends wins Friday night. What was the match that sold the show at the last pay-per-view for AEW?
Oh my god, Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay.
Yes.
Oh.
I want that rematch.
I hate Will Ospreay as a human being, but when he steps between those ropes,
I'm officially on United Empire winning and Best Friends winning. There we go. I'm done. I want Ospreay and Orange Cassidy all over again.
Okay, so that plays itself out.
Also, with Best Friends, did they just forget about Roppongi Vice? Did they just end that again?
Again, I guess. Do the trios titles, are they going to mean like anything? Or is it just a title that us in the internet wrestling community clamored for that they're giving us?
I think AEW can give more to the trios title than they can to the tag titles.
Because you have a lot more stables.
You have a lot more stables. You just look at the bracket. You Death Triangle, United Empire. You had El Idolo's, whatever that group was. Elite, House of Black, Dark Order, Trustbusters, Best Friends.
Mm-hmm.
You could keep going.
Yeah.
Hell, you could have 4 different Dark Order trios, you know?
They're the New World Order.
Or Stu Grayson.
I think this is going to be good because then it'll be their mid-card title to give more of these stables opportunities.
Hell, how the Acclaimed lose the tag titles? Give the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn the trio titles.
Scissor me daddy ass.
Yeah, scissor me daddy ass. That just sounds so wrong.
Yeah, it does.
Fine.
Scissor me daddy, no.
Alright. Now the main question. What do they do with the AEW World title? Your silence is deafening.
Well, there's a couple ways you could go. I've been thinking about this since Wednesday. You could go Punk and Moxley again. Like, Moxley drops the title to Punk, so they each have one. You could do that. You could throw Hangman into the mix. You could throw MJF into it. I don't think it's going to be MJF because it doesn't make sense to bring him back that quick and already throw him into the title picture. If Punk would have won Wednesday night, then it could have worked a little better. Hangman makes the most sense because he's former champ. He lost to Moxley. Or he lost to Punk. I think he's lost to Moxley, too.
Yeah.
So he's got history. He's got beef with both of them in the ring and out of the ring. So Hangman makes the most sense to me to make it a 3-way. Because if Punk is still injured, then Punk doesn't have to do a lot of the work. Moxley and Hangman can carry that.
I think we get a rematch of Punk and Moxley. Because I think this is a work. I don't care who wins, and then all you hear is... You hear Hangman's theme. Because Moxley and Hangman have, like, admiration for each other, but they'll kick the shit out of each other. Punk and Hangman actually have actual heat between each other, and will kick the shit out of each other. I want both. Because I think Hangman got a rough shot as champion.
Yeah.
Because Moxley was in rehab. Punk wasn't there yet. They didn't really have any quote-unquote stars. Cody left. They didn't have the quote-unquote star to go up against them.
Yeah.
The 3 matches between Hangman and Bryan were fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's really all they had.
That's what carried his title reign pretty much.
Yeah. But in the end, I think at the end of it, at All Out, I think Moxley's champion. Yes, I think Moxley's champion.
Yeah. I think I can kind of see your point. I think Punk needs to...
My Punk phase is over.
It kind of wore itself out.
I'm like Johnny Ramone. My Punk phase is dead.
That was a good one.
Thank you. But it was cool him coming back. I think throwing him like automatically into the title picture was stupid.
Yeah.
Apparently, in the locker room, he has no intentions to put guys over.
Oh, he's Hulk Hogan?
Which is exactly him ranting, and the pipe bomb was him bitching about that. Is that the exact same thing?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm tired. I'm over my Punk. I'm over Punk being in AEW.
It was fun.
It was fun while it lasted. Obviously, they got to do something because it's in Chicago, and God forbid Punk do anything other than Chicago than lose.
Colt Cabana.
Hi. But they got AEW ever since Trips took over WWE. The main show product WWE has been phenomenal over AEW.
Mm-hmm.
AEW's been trashed the past probably 2 months. Like, I'll play Destiny and I'll put Dynamite on my laptop. I'm not staring in.
Yeah. They need a spark. They need something.
They need something. They haven't had it in a long time. But it's gonna be a good pay-per-view, I think. They always put on good shows.
Can I throw another name out for the Battle Royal I just thought of?
Yeah.
The Murder Hawk Monster.
No, fuck that. No. Please tell me you're fucking kidding.
He will probably be in it.
Oh, he'll be in it. No. You gotta give him... Okay, if you do, you have to give him something other than fucking Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That man enjoyed cocaine way too much.
Punched
the
the guy.
Shows now.
Yeah.
Punch James Ellsworth in the face with his Hall of Fame ring.
Well, Ellsworth probably deserved it, but...
While Ellsworth was wearing fishnet stockings.
Yeah.
In the Jaffa Moss in Altoona.
Yes.
But, guys, it's going to be a great pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's all out.
It's all out. They always put on a good show.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. We'll probably be back in a week or 2 weeks just to talk about some of the aftermath. But have a great Sunday, guys. Enjoy your rest of your weekend. I am Morgan.
I'm Jeremy.
We are the Porch Asses.